I was dreaming again. The dream. The one with Jason. An array of colorful lights lit the room, and the spiced scents of cinnamon and clove permeated my senses. For one brief moment, I was home. Then I heard running in the distance. I felt the wind of the basketball. And I awoke. Despite after a moment, a small index card sat upon the cell's. I should find a way to free my arms. A green lantern shone brightly and provided the only visible light in the cell. Someone etched several marks into the stone wall, likely counting his years of incarceration. The cell door was firmly locked. There was no way I was getting out of here without the key. I tried to open the cell door, but as expected, it was firmly locked. A full roll of toilet paper sat on the wobbly shelf. I thoroughly searched the bed, not easy given that my wrists were tied. On the floor underneath the bed's frame was a dirty penny, dated 1922. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't even bother with it. But given my present condition, I picked up the old penny with my clenched knuckles. The old toilet was covered in dirt. While the water inside the bowl was brown from age, it was mercifully clear of excrement. It still flushes. That's a relief. The rusted sink was dry, as though it hadn't been turned on in years. The faucet knob turned, but no water emerged. I tried to unscrew the grate cover by hand, but the screws were too tight. That was the idea. Now if only I could figure out how to do it. My wrists were tightly bound by thick rope. Tucked between my knuckles was an old penny. That was the idea. Now if only I could figure out how to do it. With the penny, I loosened and removed 3 of the grate cover's 4 screws. The cover fell open. Behind it were a set of metal bars, one of which was broken with a sharp edge. I dropped to my knees and positioned the rope binding my hands so that it pressed upon the sharp edge of the broken metal bar. I then began to shift my arms back and forth vigorously so that the rope rubbed against the jagged edge. The rope snapped within seconds, and my arms were freed. Okay, I'm free.
Good. Now, see if there's a key somewhere nearby. I found a key in my cell, but it won't open my cell door. Maybe you'll have better luck.
Inside the grate were a set of metal bars, one of which was broken with a sharp edge. It still flushes. That's a relief. Is there a note inside your cell?
Yep. You too?
It says to meet some new friends in the cafeteria.
Mine too. Too bad we can't get out of here, huh?
Underneath where the index card was placed sat a rusted key. I found a small key.
Try it on the cell door.
Damn it. It's not working. It must not be the right key.
I was afraid of that. My name's Jessica, by the way. Jessica Bartlett. But all my friends call me Jessie, so you can too.
William Thane. Do you remember how you got here, Jessie?
I'm afraid not. I was driving home from work around 10. The next thing I remember is waking up here.
The last thing I remember is going to bed.
Hey, maybe you'll be lucky and this will all turn out to be one big nightmare.
I wish.
Can I ask you an odd question? Do you have any clothes on?
No. Another little memory I'm missing. Last I remember, I was fully clothed.
Yeah, me too.
Where do you work, Jessie?
The Busy Mart, one of those crappy 24-hour convenience stores. You?
Oh, I'm currently unemployed.
Oh, okay.
Do you know how long you've been here?
I've been awake about 15 minutes. Who knows how long I was here before that? I tried to wake you, by the way. I called out, but you just kept on snoring. You were mumbling in your sleep, too. Were you dreaming?
I thought of Jason, and heard my own harsh words echo through my head. I don't remember. Has anyone walked by your cell, or did you hear anyone else?
No, but I wouldn't have known you were there either if it weren't for your snoring.
There must be a way out of here.
Your guess is as good as mine.
A worn, stain-filled mattress sat on the rusted bed frame.
Hey, William. Maybe we have each other's keys. Let's swap.
Good idea, Jesse. How do you suggest we exchange keys?
Maybe we could toss the keys to each other.
But what if one of us misses the catch? We'd lose the key.
Good point. Let me know if you come up with something.
I tried to open. I already tried. The key won't. I already tried. The key. I have an idea, Jesse. Let's swap keys. I tied my key to the piece of rope that bound my hands. I'll hold on to the rope and throw the key to you. If you don't catch it, I can pull the key back and try again.
Great idea, Will. I'll do the same. Close, but not quite there. Gotcha!
Jessie followed suit and threw me the key she'd found in her own cell. I caught it on the second try.
Let's hope this works.
A worn, stain-filled mattress sat on the rusted bed frame. It worked.
Here too. We're free.
I should take the lantern with me before leaving the cell, or I won't be able to see. I should take the lantern with me before leaving the cell, or I won't be able to see. I stepped out of the cell, turned around, and found myself inside a long, narrow hall that led in several directions, including south to the cafeteria. I quickly spotted Jessie sitting nervously in another cell to the northwest. She's self-conscious enough without me staring at her. Jessie, Can
you go find me some clothes, Will? I'm not comfortable talking to you like this.
I picked up the phone. No dial tone. Of course. The locker wouldn't open due to the combination padlock on its handle. An odd symbol was spray painted here. It looked fresh. I need to find some clothes first. Looks like someone dropped the soap. I wondered how long it had taken for the leak to make a puddle that large. The shower heads provided little privacy. It said PUK. I still have no idea what that means. The security camera was pointed right at me. Someone was a baseball fan. I wondered whether the alarm bell still worked. Most of the journal was blank, and several pages were torn out. Only a few entries remained. If I had to guess, I'd say the occupant of this cell was a weightlifter.